Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today is a very important lecture regarding peace, coexistence, tolerance and resilience, and with special perspective of Pakistan. Because we have to give the soft image, the perspective of Pakistan to the world. Today my talk will lead to our message to the world that as Pakistani, how much concerned we are about the peace, coexistence, tolerance and resilience. And I hope with the grace of Allah that our message will be loud and clear to the world that we as Pakistani, we want peace, we want tolerance, we want good communication, we want collaboration with the world, and every country can follow these footsteps. Every developing country can lead their way in the field of peace coexistence. First of all, I would like to share the definition of peace. In other words, peace is harmony, well-being, psychological well-being, subjective well-being. Let's see what peace really is. Peace is a concept of friendship and harmony in the absence of hostility and violence between individuals, groups and nations. Peace can mean either harmony, order, justice or conflict management. Here I would like to share a very important thing, that we hear the word of peace in our lives. Actually what peace is, I would like to share with you guys that who was the founder of peace studies in the world. I salute that person who recently died at the age of 94. His name was Dr. Johann Galton. He is considered as the father of peace studies. And I am lucky enough as Pakistani that I have corresponded with him. Last email which I emailed him, that was in 2017, and I appreciated his work in the field of peace, and he replied me, this is a great honor for me that a legend like him, he replied me and he said me thank you and I wish you success in Pakistan. Because great people have great qualities. Johann Galton, who is no more with us, he just passed away like 3 months back. He is considered as the father of peace studies. Resilience, this is very important word for social scientists, for clinical psychologists, for community psychologists. Resilience is the psychological quality that allows some people to be knocked down by the adversities of life and come back at least as strong as before. This is very important concept, and this is very much related with peace. A person who lives in peace, there is quite possibility about that person that he is also resilient. Bounce back from stress. Why it is important for we Pakistanis? You know that 40% of our population is living below the poverty line. Literacy rate is quite low. Jobless situation is quite high. Crime rate is quite high. If we can adopt the life of peace and resilience, this can lead to our prosperity, our financial and psychological prosperity. So this is the need of the hour in Pakistan, that we should think over peace, coexistence, resilience and tolerance. It is capacity of a group, community or society at large to cope with stresses and disturbances as a result of social, political and environmental change, and to adjust while still retaining essentially the same functions by the people. People ask me when I used to conduct workshops on stress management. People ask me, sir, what's the benefit of stress management with lot of problems in Pakistan? I tell them one thing, that I know that I can't change the stresses you guys are facing nowadays. But what I can do is I can produce resilient behavior in you to bounce back from stress. And I tell you, because you students, you are the youth of Pakistan. You guys should know that how to cope up with stresses, how to build up peace inside you. So this concept is very important for Pakistan as a nation, that how can we adopt resilience and peace in our hearts. The third beautiful concept is tolerance. Tolerance is a powerful word. It represents a set of values that we as a society hope to follow, conveying inclusion, openness and respect, and encouraging acceptance of others. It is a virtue that many aspire to, as it creates a world where discrimination is obsolete. Tolerance is a very beautiful concept, and it's very much linked up with peace. We can explore ourselves that how tolerant we are. If you live in society, you talk to people. Lots of people get anger just within seconds. What happened to our tolerance? Here we got this definition to respect the rights and respect each other. Because I'm already working on communication styles. There are 4 communication styles, and which are very much related with the word tolerance. Those 4 communication styles are passive communication style, passive aggressive communication style, aggressive communication style, and the last and the best one is assertive communication style. What I want to relate over here is, you have seen that sentence, encouraging acceptance of others, openness and respect. Because it's very much related with your communication style. For instance, you are a passive communication, you are based on passive communication, you are a passive communicator. What happens? Mostly people do like this. They listen to things. They just pile up the issues in their mind, in their brain, and they just burst out somewhere else. This is the true example of passive communication style. Another communication style is passive aggressive. You listen something somewhere else and you burst out somewhere else. That's very common in our society, especially in developing societies. And third communication style is aggressive communication style. You react badly. You abuse. You do physically react with a person, with your opponent. What happens? You lose the inner peace. You lose resilience. You lose tolerance. So what I want to say over here is how important is your communication style with your topics. And how important it is for we as a psychologist that we have to build a nation which is peaceful, which is resilient, and which is tolerant. And first of all, if we know the concept, we will be in better position to contribute for the society. Johann Galtung, father of peace studies,